So I just want to just take this time before we share more information. I just want to say thank you to everyone that came out to my very first networking event, the Biz Exchange. It was a very overwhelming response. The gathering was just great on many levels, not just the information that was given, but just to know what businesses we had in the room. And there were actually 2 people who got a contract or struck a deal before we even left the place. So it just goes to show that, walk in your calling, don't sit on your gifts. Own whatever it is that you have, own it. Because I'm owning all of mine now. Everything that I have, I'm owning it. So we're all creative, and this is just the beginning. I'm still in the clouds because I can't believe that, I did something outside of teaching and singing. So I'm just excited about the possibilities, and great things are going to happen out of this. So thank you. And this is just the beginning. Phase 2 is coming. You all asked for a second gathering, and we're going to do it.
Well, thank you again. I'm Valerie Trent. I am a non-attorney estate planner, and I specialize in servicing real estate professionals and accredited investors. And so what we're hoping to bring about by this is what's called a mastermind. It's where a group of people with like minds get together and they say, hey, this is what's working for me, this is what we're doing to win, etc. But what we don't realize is the people that were in the room are just creme de la creme. We have, doctors, we have government people, we have educators who are principals and superintendent people. And it was just amazing to be in that space. And so those of you who missed it, I'm just going to do a quick recap of what we talked about, because the objective was to create recession-proof relationships. And in doing that, you're going to have to pivot a little bit, and nothing that we talk about behind the scenes, and that's where it's going to stay, because if you talk strategy publicly, it's not strategy anymore. And the more you talk publicly, the more things change, because people are like, So that's why a lot of things are kept under wraps. So there's a lot of it, you want to be upset. Well, I've never heard of this before, and nobody ever told me. Well, it's on purpose. So if you want to know what we're talking about, you need to come. But I'm going to do a quick rehash. And these are non-Googleable, non-YouTubeable, so don't try to go figure it out. You can do it. There's a right way and there's a wrong way. And YouTube will tell you. I love YouTube University. But what you have to remember is they always leave stuff out. So the first thing we want to do and show you how to be recession-proof is you need to build as much cash as you can. Now, we understand that the currency is going to change. There's a lot of changes happening in our currency world. But while we're still using the current currency, you need to amass as much of that as possible. And you don't do that by taking hours away from your family and staying at your business longer. So we talked about exactly what you need to do to level up so that you're using the power of leverage, which is number 2. First thing, fill your businesses with as much capital as you can stand, and you can do that relatively quickly, like literally in 7 days. You can 3x what it is you're currently bringing in per month. Then you learn the power of leverage. Let's just say I would rather make $10 from 10 businesses than $100 from one. Again, what did I say? 10 businesses. So the leverage we're talking about is leveraging our currency or our money, but also our relationships. So see, I didn't tell you to go find more customers that are people. We taught you how to go business to business. And you leverage. So the second thing is we want you to leverage the money you just amassed, and we don't ever want you to touch it again. Wealthy people do not go in and spend cash discretionary sitting in a bank account. First of all, it's not in the bank account. We told you where it was. So the second thing you need to do is leverage the money we just gave you and put that somewhere where it works for you, or you're the bank for it, or whatever it is. And now we're going to give you access to additional capital that you can now use and leverage using other people's money, other people's experiences, and leveraging other people's time. The third thing we taught you to do, you're going to do all of that for the purpose of scaling. There's a word that we call in our world where we get bigger, and we do bigger things. It's called scaling. And scaling means I grow and everybody doesn't want to do real estate, but I learn to do a bigger or level up in my ability to invest, expand, and grow. Meaning whatever I was doing, I 10x it. So that's what we showed you how to do. But we backtracked because we only took phase 1. And so with the people in the room, we did what was called a money interview. Now, money interview is a layman's way I say we did a CFO exercise. So a CFO or Chief Financial Officer's job is to come in, look at you, your talents, your business model, and we do a SWOT analysis, or we help you figure out, here's the money you're leaving on the table because you didn't think of this. And if you could do it by yourself, you would have done it. You need a CFO. But most of us are like, oh no, it's costing you not to do a money interview with your business. So what we'd like for you to do is, we want you to win between now and the next meeting, because there was the fourth part. The fourth part is once you grow, invest, and scale, let's just say scale, the final thing is you need to create the best asset protection to keep bottom feeders from taking your things from you, getting profit off of your hard work. But you also need to partner with the IRS for legacy planning. Your largest bill should not be taxes. And all of that's about entity structuring, and everybody's like, I have an LLC. They kept saying, I got an LLC. Well, there's a right way and there's a wrong way to do that. And so those are the things we're going to cover in our mastermind. We'll give you the upfront on public, but you gotta come so we can help you, right, Miss Scott?
Right, you got it.
You need to come out, but what we'd like to hear from you really quick, and I'm done. Can you respond to us and let us know either in email or you can private message us or put it in the comments. What was your biggest takeaway, those of you who came? Or 2, what is the question you need answered? Now, we can do that on a general sense, or you can schedule a one-to-one, which is what you really need to do, because what you witnessed while you were there was a one-to-one money session while people were sitting right there, telling them exactly what you do. This is your homework for those who were brave enough to say something, and they walked away with actionable steps. But if you want to make that more personal and you want to win, you need to set up your money interview, because we're going to show you how to turn on $5,000 just like that in your business right now. I'm not even exaggerating. And we're going to help you expand the scope of who you're talking to. So if I told you that we could, Miss Scott, did I show them how to make money from another business without them doing any additional work, or am I making it up?
No, you're serious.
If you want to learn concepts like that, you can't learn them on YouTube. Be at our next event. Ask your questions, set up your private one-to-ones, because we can get you started right now. Simple tweaks makes you what you need, fills your bank account with what you need to have to access even more capital. And with that being said, I'm done.
All right, well, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone is not invited, unfortunately, just those that we know are serious about business, that are serious about leveraging their business, and that are serious about being recession-proof. Okay, so we're not just getting together because we have nothing else better to do. And anyone who knows me knows that if we're getting together for a very good reason. So everyone said that Thursdays pretty much works for them. So our next event will be on a Thursday, probably maybe in the beginning of the month, because July has already started. And it's going to be in another fabulous place where we can get together, share ideas, strategies, and have a meeting of the minds, and just be present.
Thank you. Bring a friend of equal or higher ambition, and let's exchange so that we can create cash flow with our collaborations. Until next time, bye.
Bye.